What up? I'm waiting on my OG right now. See if he can. What up? What up? See if he can get connected. What's going on? There you go. Hoggy Hog. Send me a request, bro. Request. There you go. Go live.
Oh shit! What's going? Hold on, gotta get my camera right. Get the thing, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the dark, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm in the navigator, man. I was feeding 100 people. You know what I mean? Hold on, let me get this right.
The live fix. Nah, but I'll check it out. If you send it to the email.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Yeah, hold on. Real quick. All right. Yeah, I can see you now. You good?
Man, I am blessed, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm in a different state, but I was in the same state of mind. Don't make sense? You know what I mean? That makes
Yes,
sense to you?
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, man. Okay, so you still out there in what was it, Oklahoma?
Yes, sir. I'm in Oklahoma, Tulsa, Oklahoma, man.
Yeah.
Home of 400,000 people. The culture is banging over here, man. They got a lot of art, beautiful people, man. You know what I'm saying? Kind of reminds me of a small Austin. You're from Texas. You ever been to San Angelo? Kind of same vibe, small city, but man, it's a different area, man. But to be embraced by people when you're able to tell them what you do for a living and talk to them about Sunset Entertainment, how we did things back then, and show them some videos, and they look at you, man, like what, man, what? And it's just it ain't over yet. And it don't
Yeah,
have
my
to
brother.
be the dream we had 10 years ago, like you said. I appreciate you saying that to me a lot of times.
Yeah.
It's the movement we want to do now, though. And our movement is I hate to say this, it's not started.
Okay.
People want to say, oh, y'all just started, hobby car wash, just started. No, man, that's been in the books for a long time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because our hustle's been in the books since day one. That makes some sense.
Most definitely.
So, yeah. Yeah, we are definitely going to expand. I'll tell you that right now. How you doing today, man? How's the family doing?
Family's doing good, bro. Good day at work today. Kids had their first day of the online schooling, so other than that, everything went very well. I appreciate it. Appreciate you asking.
Of course, man. You know I love the kids, man. Uh, we do barbecues at your house, and the oldest boy always tell me, "Yo, Fat Hog." I mean, it's funny how they know my name is Fat Hog, but you know what I mean. But you want to hear my story? He had a creative mind. You know what I'm saying? And we never, as artists or as publishers or editors, what do you want to call it in the music business, whatever our title is,
Yep.
we never really had that from our family. You know what I mean? It was kind of like, oh, okay, you want to be a rapper, you want to do music, all right.
Mm-hmm.
And now we got these our kids come up to us, and we're so able to embrace them because of our journey we did. It feels good, man. A lot of people don't know my story, man. So right now I'm in Tulsa meeting my niece
Mm-hmm.
and introduced to my niece, which comes from my brother, which I never met my whole life. And that's the whole story. You gotta buy the book. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
You gotta buy the book to hear
Nah,
the whole
most
stuff. But
definitely, man.
but I'm able to connect with her, and we're gonna further grow because that's the whole thing. People understand, man. Take every opportunity and grow with it. You know what I mean? And you asked me a question earlier, kind of what I want to talk about, man. You know the story about me and I've been in and out most of my life in the penitentiary,
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
and
I definitely wanted to get the backstory, so we can start off there if you like. Kind of,
yeah.
pretty much give everyone a little, a little rough draft of kind of your backstory of growing up and kind of.
So 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 growing up, man, a lot of people thought I was spoiled because I had two parents, and I can
Okay,
understand that.
I can
That's
relate to
okay.
that.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people, oh, you were spoiled. You had two parents. You had this, you had that. Bro, I wear the same pants for going on maybe 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, just don't button them up. Have a longer shirt. Tall
Yeah,
tees were invented for that reason. I'm just joking. That's a joke.
yeah,
But but it was crazy, man, because I remember girls laughing at me. Man, that stain was from your pants yesterday. You got the same pants on. And I didn't know I was poor, man. I went to a very nice school, and I didn't know I was poor because I just didn't know that until I got older.
yeah.
Teenage years, you start seeing it. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And I had this great idea of maybe if I do some flipping of some street shit
Hmm.
and make some money and help my family. And that was the whole thing, though. And if you ever look up King Lil G, he talks about that.
Oh, most definitely.
He talks about that.
Little
You
T's
first
talking
start
about.
in the game about your family, and then you get caught in the game so hard that no longer your family. You want to be recognized and be notorious, and you want more, and you no longer want to pay the bills. You want the nice cars. You want all this shit. And I got trapped in a state of mind where I was the victim. It's funny. Danny Trejo says it best, man. He said, "Growing up being Mexican, I thought I had to be go. I thought I had to go to prison."
Yeah.
And
Okay.
it's true though, because that's what we think. Like, oh, I gotta go do this. I gotta go do that. I have to do these things to truly show my culture.
Yeah.
And it wasn't the issue, man. So we put a lot in our hearts that we're victims. I deserve. I deserve this. I deserve that. We say that so many times, man. I deserve the family. I deserve the home. I deserve all this shit. But you don't want to work for it. You don't want to hustle for it.
Yeah. You want to
You
put in
don't
the
want
work.
to go out and meet the right people and do what you got to do for it.
Hmm.
You don't deserve shit. God already
Okay.
gave you life. And I know a lot of people probably don't believe in God at this moment, whatever. Your higher power, whatever it is to you, man. You woke
Okay.
up this morning. You woke up this morning, bro. And you were able to do something that you couldn't do yesterday. Is be alive today.
Most definitely, I agree with you, 100%.
And
Okay. So.
we gotta maintain that thought process and enjoy the moments, but we also gotta work hard for what's next. Uh, our
Oh yeah.
our brother, man, Danny T, man, posted something a while back. He goes, "You gotta live within your means, right?"
Hmm.
And that's true though. Live within your means. But I remember
Okay.
one time you told me, "Make your means greater." That makes sense.
Yes, sir.
You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? You gotta make your means greater. So live within your means, but make them greater, man. That's it. And that's
Yeah.
what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to focus on my next step.
Yeah.
I
So,
did.
so tell me a little bit more about that. Like your next step, the backstory, of course. Growing up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You
So a
know,
lot of drugs, got fucked off. A lot of snitches out there. Don't do it.
and so in and out of the prison system. What's your since you live that side of that part of that life. What's your thoughts or about like the prison system and like prison reform and justice reform? Everything that's going on right now. How there's some people that are getting out after being wrongfully
Yeah.
convicted and all that. Like, what's your opinion on that?
So here's my thing, man. And this is the honest truth about the prison system. So the prison system was built to reform people, right?
Okay.
And it doesn't work. The people in there got a job. They have a quota. They got paperwork. They got all this stuff to do. They can send you in the right direction, man. You know what I'm saying? But the
Hmm.
right direction doesn't mean shit unless you want to go the right direction. Are you sick and tired of being tired? Is what people say, right?
Hmm.
And that's the honest fucking truth, man. You know, are you really done with it? You have to really have hit And one thing I gotta say is right now, a lot of people don't see this. My bottom might be different from other people's bottoms, man. But you
Okay.
gotta hit rock bottom. You have to understand. You know what? I'm just tired, and you have to really appreciate that moment because if you don't, you'll never see what can prosper from it. People that get out of prison don't have a great chance. Okay, because
Yeah.
we play, and remember I told you I want to play that role about the victim, because we play victim like, well, I got a felonies, I can't carry a, I can't carry a job because of nobody want to hire me, don't want to do shit. Okay, so then what can I do next? I'm gonna start my own business. Start a business by yourself with no income. It's hard as hell.
Oh, yeah.
To go to a bank and say, hey, I just got a prison, I want to start a business. Can you help me out? They're gonna
Mm-hmm.
laugh at you, man.
Okay.
So you have to have at least one thing in your life that you can count on. Either it's family, either it's religion, or whatever it is. You gotta have something you believe in. And the biggest thing I've always believed in is gotta be yourself.
Okay.
You have to be just sick and tired, like, you know what, dude, I don't want to do this no more, but I believe I could change my ways to do better. When you're
So
able
so
to
it,
do that,
so it starts with that train of thought, right? That mindset.
it's the mindset, bro. Because the honest truth, man, I remember one time I got a good friend of mine, man, and I was still doing the bullshit. And this guy came up to me and goes, hey, man, I appreciate you buying this pizza. We're doing a group off of San Pedro in San Antonio.
Mm-hmm.
And me and my buddy put in some money, and we got pizza from the Pizza Hut right down the street. And he looked at me, man, this dude was eating sandwiches every day, bro.
Okay.
Man, I appreciate you buying the pizza, man. I haven't had a pizza in a long time. And it's like, we don't appreciate that. We're like, okay, whatever. But that dude, I never saw him again, but that dude, probably the best meal he had in a long time, was being honest. And he might never had another meal like that again.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because he didn't have the mindset to say, you know what, I can't, I gotta stop this. But he might have changed his life. He might have done better. I don't know.
Okay. But in that moment of time, the way you were seeing him and
Yeah,
and the way he was, the things he was saying, the way he was acting,
yeah,
you kind of
yeah. Well,
got that impression from him.
I got the impression, but it took me years to see it. You get what I'm
Okay.
saying?
To understand that
It took me a
moment.
while. Yeah, it took me a while. When I came back out, I was like, dude, I thought about that moment. See, so you're right. It was in my mind for so long. So when I went back to prison after that,
Mm-hmm.
and went back to prison, and I did more time this last time, I remember the shit that I didn't want to think about. Remember back then. That make you know what I'm saying? I was
Yeah.
remembering the shit. I was like, what the fuck, man? And then I'm looking at photos, bro, and I'm like, what the fuck? My family's getting older. I got no kids. I let so many people down. I remember you were writing me.
Mm-hmm.
Jay Crunk was writing me. My Dan T was writing me. And people are writing me, and then life hits, bro. You can't write me all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And life hits, and it happens. But I was getting these letters. I got one letter, man, and it was from my cousin Michael.
Okay.
And he did a bunch of more years than I did. Remember, he was gone a lot longer than I was.
Uh-huh.
And he hit me up and said, hey, cousin, I'm about to have some kids. And I love you. When you get out, I'm going to help you. And he couldn't do more than what he did for me. Was he gave me a number to a union, and they couldn't help me out because they don't let people in after a certain amount of number, right?
Okay.
But him just trying to do that showed me something. I got people out here that love me, and I need to stop bullshitting my life. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, life
So,
hits, bro.
so is that one of the things that kind of
Man,
motivates
that's the
you?
biggest thing, bro.
Okay.
That's the biggest thing, bro. It's family, bro. And a lot of people say family first, and I kind of get touchy about it because I believe my God's first because my God created my family. You know what I
Okay.
mean? And I know a lot of people are like, oh, well, but family first. And I understand that. I've been told to be my family. You know what I'm saying? I understand what the people are saying family first, but to me, God first, family will follow, man. You know what I mean? Uh, at the end of the day, you're gonna have family that ain't worth a shit. Just like you're gonna have a homeboy ain't worth nothing, or a homegirl that ain't worth
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah. You start finding out like who's really down for you, who's really there for you or not, right?
Yeah,
Regardless of the situation, because you're limited to what you can do in
of
there.
course.
And then when we're out here, when we got the freedom and we can make time to write you or
Yeah.
or send you some commissary or something like that. But then how did you start kind of nitpicking and shit, like separating the real from the fake, I guess.
So the craziest part is though is one of the realest people in my life grew up and let me go.
Okay.
We no longer do business, right?
Mhm.
We still communicate, we still talk.
Yeah.
We're not as tight as we used to be. And it's not because I was fake or because he was fake. It's because it's time to move forward and he got to do what he got to do and I got to do what I got to do. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And a lot of people think letting go of somebody is the worst thing to do. You know, I got that was a great move for me. Let
Okay.
me see some. Let me see. Hey, I gotta grow the fuck up. Another thing was there was some people that and this is the honest truth. My best friend didn't write me once, but with my parents all the time, and he's with me all the time. Me, him, and he would have been here with me if he didn't have to work, right?
Yeah.
But he's with me all the time. He's been my best friend. You know who he is? It's the firefighter Chris.
Yeah.
You know he's a great person. But he never wrote me once.
Okay.
But I know where his heart was at,
Yeah, of course.
and that's the whole point. Is you come home, you gotta have honest truth to yourself. You gotta believe in yourself, and the people that are able to help you will be there with you.
Yep. Yeah, most
Cause
definitely, because when you were in there, man, like, because I mean, you were in and out for a couple times, but every time you,
oh,
every time,
we be a nice couple. We say a couple. Yeah,
you know what I mean, but every time you were in there, bro, I mean, especially when we had that whole sunset movement, we're definitely holding it down for you. And as soon as you came home, it's like you
oh
never
no,
left.
of course.
So
No,
hey,
no, no, of course.
try to lift your head just a bit, because
I'm sorry, man. My bad, my bad. I took my hat off. I didn't wear.
now you
I'm
good.
bald. Yeah, yeah,
Now
yeah. You
there
good?
you
You see
go.
me now?
Yeah, that way people can see your face and shit.
All right, cool. So,
Look
so
like
when
you
we're
had
doing,
look like you had a baño on your eyes and shit.
yeah, right, yeah, you know, yo, so homeboy. So okay, so I'll be like that. I ain't tripping, man. Um, so the whole thing was, I was trying to get this sunset video showing right here in the back, but I don't got that much light right there. The whole thing was, I came home from that, and that was what 2009, 2010, maybe at the end of 10, almost 11. I came back home, and
Mhm.
you're right. We had a movement, we had love. There was a lot of stuff going on.
And that was
You and
around the
Jay
time.
Crunk
That
was
was
hitting two
around the
different
time.
avenues.
Yeah,
Huh?
that was around the time when I had met you through
Well, no, you met me way before. Okay, I can say that. But we had met.
yeah,
We
when we
had
were
met,
in
and
our shit.
we had met the business towards the end of '08 and '09. Because
Okay.
'09 was the year we did the Fiesta after Fiesta.
Okay.
Um, I went in that November, came back. No, I probably went in October, and I came back that November, a year time. I was in Houston for a bit. Came back in 2010 or maybe 2011, and I went back in and damn, it was a few times like that. But at that moment, we was actually working on doing our stuff, and we did really good at the time.
Oh, definitely.
Um,
We were staying consistent. We were doing shows probably like every other night, and we had a very good thing going on.
you know, say that one more time, man. I better heard that, man. I was thinking about something. Sorry.
No, you good? I said during that time we were staying very consistent. We were doing shows like
Oh, we
every
were.
other night. We were
Oh, we
doing,
were.
yeah, we were doing shows like every other night. You know what I mean? We had a strong thing going on.
Dude, we were doing shows Monday through Sunday. You know what I mean? We were. We were
Yeah.
Monday through Sunday
Well, you
doing
ain't lying,
shows,
bro.
and that's when I kind of had to fall in because, well, I got to start rapping because y'all we're doing so much shows. I remember one time we were doing 3, 4 shows a night. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You started
It'd be
getting
like,
that
oh, we're here at
stuff.
the Sunday show. We got another spot. I forgot what it was. Empire. We had one shot over here off of St. Mary's. We had so much shows going on. We
Yeah,
were like,
yeah.
hey, we have to go on first because we got a time slot at 10:30 over here. I remember I wrecked my car one night trying to rush to one club just to check us in because y'all were gonna be a little bit late. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
yeah,
that's how
most definitely.
consistent. You're right. No, you're right. Uh, I came home from after that time. It was good. Started the whole shop with you and DT. Uh, it was consistent and it was good, but the hustle mentality, man, it wasn't just one person. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you got to be motivated by somebody else, man. Sometimes you got,
Okay.
and like I say, man, you got to have a support team, man. You got to have somebody tell you, man, get the fuck up.
Yeah, so let's go into that. The hustler mentality. Like today, what drives you? Like, what is your purpose? I know you grow big on family. You taking care of your pops, take care of your moms. But
Yeah.
what do you feel like your purpose is today?
All right. So you're right. I'm gonna say God and family. That's a big thing. But let's be real about it.
Okay.
I mean, that's the realest you can go is God, right? And then the
Yes,
other
sir.
part is family, right? But let's be
Mhm.
realistic, is what I should say. Realistically, man, I'm tired. I know I can survive prison. Prison ain't it ain't nothing. If you keep your mouth shut, do what you gotta do, and mind your business, you ain't gonna fucking be no punk ass bitch in there, right?
Yeah.
But do I want to eat prison food the rest of my life? Do I
Now,
want to be around just cocks the rest of my life? You know, I like pussy. I'm sorry, man. You know, I like what I like, man. I love free world food and women. You know what I mean?
you like that WAP?
You know what I'm saying? I like that wild. I ain't paying for it, bitch. My chicken, hold on. She might pop up on me. But I like the opportunity to live life, man. I've never been to Oklahoma. When I got out this last time, I've been here twice already. One
Okay.
time, reservation, and now to meet family. I used to do trips to NOLA all the time, but now I got into NOLA. I was working business, and I got to go to Washington State. I got to go on the East Coast. I got to go, so many places.
Yeah.
And the thing I'm trying to say, man, what motivates me is, and it's crazy because this happened today. I watched the video. What motivates me now is to be better than I was yesterday.
Hell yeah. Okay. That's
I
real
don't
shit.
want to be what I was yesterday.
Hmm.
Okay, I don't want to be where I was at yesterday. I don't want to be in that state of mind. I don't want to be. I want to always improve.
You want to evolve, yeah.
I want
Grow.
to evolve.
Yep.
One thing Bernie Mac said that I've always feel is stop focusing on the money and focus on being your best. And if you can focus on being your best, you got a better chance, man. That's the honest truth, man.
Okay.
Um,
That's some real
I
shit
always
though.
I always wanted to be a rapper. I got some good skills on it, but I've always been able to find a better rapper than me, right? And I was
Okay.
always able to find good artists and do stuff. So I got to focus on my skill set. But a lot of things people don't realize is you got talents, but your talents ain't worth a shit when it comes to hard work. You know what I mean?
That's real
Uh,
though.
Tyson,
Hard
one of the
rock.
greatest fighters. I don't care what anybody says. You could hate me for it, but Tyson's always gonna be one of the greatest fighters, hands down, because I believe this. He had great talent, but he had one person who believed in him
Okay.
and showed him hard work skills
That's tough.
and got him better and believed in him. And
Yep.
I know Tyson's record is a little gleamy for where it should be. We know that.
Not that, but it was tough. You know what I mean?
Dude,
Tough.
Tyson was hungry, dude. And that's another thing. People are not hungry no more. People are not hungry
Wait,
for what they want.
what do you think about the Tyson and Roe Jones Jr.?
Dude,
They
okay,
pushed it.
so I used to
They
be a,
pushed it back
I used
to
to be,
November.
dude, I used to be a real big Roy Joyce fan, dude, because he's
Oh hell
cocky,
yeah.
but he could back it up, right? Like that
Yeah.
motherfucker put hands behind his back and still
But,
beat
but
you with one hand.
honestly, but what's your thoughts on that though? What do you think?
Man, you know,
At their age, what do you think? Have you seen the videos of them training already?
uh, I haven't seen it. I'm sorry, I'm working on my phone. I haven't seen the video, but I look at some pictures people showed, and they got memes. I'm like, Tyson hungry, bro.
Oh, hell
Tyson's
yeah.
like, I
He's
feel,
still.
and you're gonna laugh, man. I feel like this is like Rocky Four.
It's
If
all
you
muscle
die,
memory,
you
bro. It's
die.
all muscle
You know what I'm
memory.
saying? I
It's
feel
all
like,
muscle memory. He looks like a fucking
yeah,
beast stick.
I feel like he's gonna be the Russian, and Roy Jones is gonna be Apollo. No, I'm sorry, no, like
Oh
it's just,
shit, bro.
I
That's
just
fucking.
for real. I feel like Tyson's gonna be like, if he dies, he dies. Like I mean,
Yeah,
the dude is training. This ain't no expedition, man. This is a straight murder, dude.
yeah, man.
And I feel like
It's gonna be entertaining though. It's gonna be entertaining. Oh
it's gonna
man,
be fun.
so
Hey,
we,
I think right now with 2020 going the way it's going,
yeah,
I think we need to see this, man. I
okay.
think it's something we need to have in our lives because we might as well say we saw the massacre. We
Hell
might
yeah,
say it.
hell yeah. And so okay, so you just said the way 2020 is going. So what are your views? What are your opinions on this whole COVID shit? This whole, people losing their jobs. What do you think we can provide? What type of value can we provide for people that that lost their job, and what can we show them or tell them to kind of make ends meet and try to provide for the families and get some of these bills paid and shit. Because you're all about the hustle, bro. I mean, you're my OG, bro. Like growing up, I other than my pops, of course, you taught me work ethic. You taught me how to fucking, use your head, think smart, be smart, and it's all about the hustle, bro.
So uh, I always respect your pops, man. Your pops came from nothing, right? And he's a hustle mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
if you got to write a book on hustle mentality, your pops is one of them. And my pops is probably the mentality of hard work. And I'm gonna say this right now, man.
Because you're the butcher's son, bro. You're the
Huh?
butcher's son. You're the butcher's son.
Huh? I can't. Oh yeah. I'm the butcher son. You're right. You're right. I heard about what? Yeah, no, you're right. My dad can't read or write, but his hard work mentality, his personality got him so far in life.
Okay.
Okay. The thing though is, and this is the honesty about it, is he wants to keep working, man. That's all he knows. He
Yeah,
can't do
that's all
break
you
no
know.
more. And I push him to go do vacations and do stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and it's hard to see a man not want to enjoy the fruits of his labor, but he doesn't know how to because his whole life he ever worked.
It's programmed that way,
So,
bro.
yeah, and you're right, it's programmed that way.
It's like
So,
like a fucking mule. You know what I mean? Just go,
yeah,
go, go. And it's honorable. It's honorable
no, it
for,
is
for,
honorable,
for
and I respect it.
individuals. But that's what I'm getting to. Like for these people that are struggling to make money right now,
Yeah.
you know,
Well, what I was gonna say was I just lost my job, right?
okay,
And I lost my job in an accident trying to get my health back, and I went on my day off and I lost my job, right? And I could be pissed off about it, whatever. And I can't talk too much about it because of there's a lawsuit being on.
yeah, of course.
Okay.
But at least people, you're being transparent, and you're
Yeah,
putting
yeah,
all,
yeah.
you're putting all ego and pride aside to let people know,
Yeah,
like, shit's real out here. You know what I mean? But everyone's struggling, and it
and it's
doesn't
true
matter
though.
who you are.
So right now I'm struggling, but I'm gonna say this real quick. All the people that get unemployment way before when COVID hit, and they spend all that money and they got nothing to really show but maybe a car or whatever they got.
Yeah,
When I was busting my ass during the COVID, working double shifts, busting my ass every day, I did something that I'd never done before, and what I did was I saved my money.
okay.
Okay, and I lived beyond. I lived at my means. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So my means was every day. Didn't spend much because I made my lunch. I did my shit. And everybody like, oh man, I did that, but it's hard to do that. Oh, you're right. It is hard to make your food prep and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But the people that do that do all that food prep and work out every day, look at their fucking bodies, man. They got something to show for it. So when you go into work and you bust your ass off and you got to make your lunch and have your meal instead of going out to go eat a $10 meal every day, and you're driving trucks like I was, and you're spending 30, $40, and you're making 150 a day, maybe 200 a day during the COVID,
Okay.
you're saving that money. So what I did was I'm gonna put more than 50% away. So I was putting 50% of my paycheck away,
Mm-hmm.
and in 6 months' time,
Okay.
I try to give you how much I was making. In
Now,
six
you
months'
got to,
time, I made in 6 months' time,
uh-huh.
I had $10,000 saved up
Okay.
by putting 50% away, but by living it with my means. My house payment, my bills, everything paid off first.
And
Have that money in the account.
that's attainable. So that's what people need to know, that uh,
Yeah,
doing that simple, that small little tip of putting money aside, or whether it's
yeah.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, as much as you're able to, how it can accumulate, and it can add up.
But see, and here's another thing that people don't understand. A lot of people don't understand is if you have a partner, which I do now, which I never had before. You know that I've always been in and out. So I've always
Mhm.
had hoes. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a hoe lover. But
Not knowing
I
it.
have a chick now, and it's able to be where my mom always said, find somebody you can go Dutch with, right? I'm like, what do you mean, man? Man's supposed to buy everything, right?
Mhm.
And my girl was like, no, man, I'll go. So it helped out. But it also helped out with all this going on with COVID. We did more stuff at home. Barbecues, chill at home, this stuff.
Yeah,
And if
yeah,
you
no
got me on
choice.
Facebook or
You have to
IG,
be
you know
encouraging
I love
it.
to eat. I love to eat, boy. You know, I like to go eat.
Yeah.
But you have to be able to save your money, put it aside, and then go and enjoy life. It's crazy because now in my situation where I got people are probably like, man, you going on vacation? You got no job. Like how you going to? Because I got money saved up, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know
Hmm.
they buy me another whip, so I could put less miles on my other whip, and people understand it. Like I'm trying to not just be live a better life, try to be comfortable. But now I got money where I've been doing stock market watching. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm able to say, okay, I could put this amount in it and do this. And a lot of people are like, man, well, that's not our culture, man. That's the other people's culture. Man, we from the streets. You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? We're supposed to be street hustling. We got to be able to flip this. Hey, bro, I
The
can make
art,
a phone call right
the
now.
art, the art of the flip.
Yeah, yeah, I could do right now, make a phone call and give me something to flip, but what's that going to lead me to? It's going to lead
Yeah.
me back to where I don't want to be back. I don't want to go back to prison. I
Yeah,
don't
but
want to eat ramen soup.
yeah, exactly. But it's all the
You know
same
what I'm saying?
concept. It's all the same concept. Like
It's
you're saying,
same. Yeah,
where it's a product or service. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to get to as well.
yeah,
That's what I was talking about with Party and Don David on their show,
yeah,
about how someone can get a lawnmower and go cut some damn grass. Like, put your pride aside, your ego aside, go cut some grass. If you feel you can make a better burger than McDonald's, but the difference between you and McDonald's is the system. So start making some fucking burgers, some pasta, some. Start making some plates.
dude.
Start selling. It doesn't. You don't have to get a food truck right away. You don't
Yeah,
have to get a restaurant right away. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Whatever it is, whatever skills or talents you got, you use them, and you'll be surprised what your efforts can do for you.
So there's an artist that we both know, and I'm gonna shout him out. Shout out to Michael White. Michael White's a crazy
Michael,
motherfucker.
Bond
Michael
stick
White,
grinding.
yeah, Michael White's crazy. That dude is in Atlanta
Uh-huh.
right now, chasing his dream.
Okay.
And what he did was, past few months, I hit him up and I had him on Facebook and everything, and he started selling plates. What you talking about? You know, this little in there. Start selling plates, start saving his money. And him and his girl are now in Atlanta.
Okay.
And he's still chasing his dream for music, but he knew him and his girl could cook a bunch of food and make a little bit of money and go that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's dope.
So he sold plates in his little hoopty, and he's moving all around town selling plates. Now he's in Atlanta. Another person I think, and I hope you get to interview him, and the big thing is Big Cree. Hustle mentality.
Oh hell yeah, Big Tree been fucking
Big
out there
Cree's always, yeah, he sell everything, man. He'll sell you your mama's TV.
merch game.
Yeah. He'll sell your mama's TV to you that was stolen 10 years ago. He'll find it. You know what I'm saying? He got everything. I give him credit, man. And the thing though is, you gotta want it, brother. You have to be hungry, man. And I know I'm bringing up food already twice because Big Crease is me and him. Every time we go out, we go out and eat.
No, you gotta
I
eat,
don't know.
bro. We eat good.
Yeah.
Like
We go to buffets. Hey, we go to buffets. Now they look at us like, nah, we closing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you gotta be hungry, man. You gotta be hungry. And like I say, this, man, you gotta be hungry to be better for yourself,
Okay.
and you gotta be hungry for the people around you.
Mm-hmm.
I know life hits hard, man. I lost my job. I should be wanting to quit. But there was something my mom told me, man. She goes, I don't know if you're the bravest person I've ever known or the dumbest motherfucker I had birth to. She told me it, bro. She goes, but you never quit. You always go back and you get up and you always do what you gotta do. And I was kind of insulting. I'm like, that's fucked up, right? But she was telling me the truth, man. She was being honest. She was being honest. I don't know if you're brave or you're just dumb as hell. But you keep getting your ass back up and you keep going for it. And
when most
we got to.
people will fucking quit. When most people will fucking quit. You know what I mean?
And see, that's the problem with people.
Bitch will complain or stay stagnant. You know what I mean?
Look, I'm gonna say this, man. We gotta stop being a victim, man.
Okay.
I know a lot of shit's going on in this world. This country, to me, is still a better country than it is anywhere else. I've been in Mexico.
Oh, facts.
I know that. I've seen the poverty. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I've worked. You know what I mean? So when y'all say, "Hey, man, this country ain't worth shit," I disagree. Because we're able to talk shit about how the shit we feel.
Mm-hmm.
And we can't do that other places, bro. So we need to take the opportunities. Another thing people don't realize, there's programs, even though all this COVID hit, money's been saved for these programs. They're getting more money and employed. There's programs from your county. There's programs from the state that can help you with the business. They can help you further grow your stuff. But are you willing to swallow your pride and go find that help?
Exactly.
A lot of people ain't.
No.
When you're losing your home, if you're about, and it's not true. This guy put this on there. He said the banks can do something, but they're not gonna do it. Banks get money when shit like the recession hit. They got billions of dollars back, right, because of what they lost of their revenue. Which they're losing this money because they can't flip the money. That makes sense.
Oh yeah.
That's the reason why they lost it.
Exactly.
Banks can do this, and it ain't go up to you, man. They be like, yo, Javi, I'm gonna do this for you, man. All this COVID going on for 1 year, I'm not gonna charge you a mortgage. We're gonna add that 1 year to your mortgage toward the end.
And until the end of the contract and shit. They're still gonna get their money either way.
So they get their money away, and now they got interest on it, right? Now they got interest on it 20 years down the road.
Mm-hmm.
The thing though is the bank's like, no. I'm guaranteeing you a home, and I'm guaranteeing me money, but let me get more money off your ass. You don't pay, I take your home, and I flip it and make more out of it than you ever fucking think about it. See? But that's how the business works. There's no opportunities guaranteed. Sometimes you gotta make them.
You have to create them.
You gotta create them. You gotta create them. So for you to create them, get your lazy ass up, get your tired ass up, get your broke ass up, get your want to quit ass up. Mm-hmm. Look above you and look at your face right now and say, I want to do better today, and go find a place to do better. There's people out there that want to help you. There's people that want you to do better. You might not find them right away. You know what's crazy is it was crazy because there was a guy on Facebook I ain't seen in 17 years.
Okay.
And I was friends with his sister on Facebook. He hits me up and goes, you want to work? I said, yeah. At the end of the day, is this though. Now I got him back in my circle. We were best friends, bro. Like we had We had those. Remember, I don't know how old, man. You probably way too young. We had those stupid ass. It was one color one side, the other color the other side. Shorts for soccer,
Okay.
Uno or what? I forgot what they were called. They were all like famous. Had like a little diamond on it. It was
Yeah,
a weird,
Umbro, bro.
huh?
Umbro.
Oh, yeah. But see,
Umbro.
we used to
Yeah.
have the,
We
yeah.
got
Me,
to
it had a short.
my pops was fucking semi-pro soccer player, bro.
Yeah. But I was saying, me and him were like, we were tight, bro. He was a white boy. I was Mexican.
Yeah.
Came here down the road, middle school. We started separating because of the culture, right?
Yeah.
Only white boy I knew that would come in my hood, man. You know what I'm saying? But he was cool as hell. He went his way, I went my way. Years passed. Gave me a job, traveling the country, making 26 bucks an hour,
Mm-hmm.
working hard. Me and him are still good friends, and he's the one that got me in my new venture, which I'll tell you right now. I am going to be able to do this venture hopefully soon. I'm trying to find the proper name. If y'all know, if y'all can help me out with it. I'm going to be a consultant to people to understand, to protect themselves with all this shit going on. And I'm talking about people that don't understand the actual life of street life and other stuff like that.
And the laws, right?
So, so what they're gonna do is I'm just gonna do security for them, not security for them, but show them what cameras they need, what they really need to buy, because all this going on, man. People are buying these big guns, right? Oh, I want the Glock, I want this, I want a Smith and Wesson, but then they're getting sold by these gun owners. A Smith and Wesson only carries 8 shots.
Okay.
I'm from the street, bro. I'm not gonna walk into your fucking house with an 8 shot gun, son. You know what I'm saying? I'm being real. I'm not, you know what I mean? The only thing that made me question about not going in your house if I hear that click clack shotgun. You know what I mean? Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
I might stop, Lou. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pause when I hear that motherfucker.
Yes,
So,
sir.
so I'm starting a business to help people out to defend themselves better.
Okay.
And it's not just, and I'm going by the value of what you want to spend. People, there's people that don't have the means to actually spend good money. So I'm gonna be able to help them find the actual defense, whatever, for them to spend
That fits
less.
their budget. That fits their budget.
It fits their budget because hey, I what I did for my dad.
Okay.
Why go buy a CZ costing $600? You got
Okay.
20 rounds. You
Uh-huh.
know what I'm saying? I love the gun. Don't get me wrong. I love CZ. I love Glock. They're good guns. But you can't afford it. Why spend that money on it?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The camera systems. If you don't have your DVD player set up where it can be recorded right, because I'm not stupid. If I go in your house, I'm gonna take everything, the cameras and all that shit.
Yeah. Now they got the now they got the ring.
Well,
The
and then
ring.
the thing though is, people don't realize this, and this is the honest truth. When you upgrade your technology,
Mm-hmm.
we upgrade ours.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
So I just won't hit that house the way. Yeah, I just won't hit that house the way I'm gonna hit it. I'm not saying I'm doing this shit. I'm saying I know what it is to do this shit. So I'm trying to help people out. You know what I mean?
That's what's up, bro.
So
Yeah,
I got that.
definitely.
I got involved in that because my buddy went and I told him, his dad called me and goes, hey man, I know you're a big fan of this one brand of gun, and he bought this one. He spent $700.
Mm-hmm.
I text him. I go, well, what you doing, man? Spend $700. And he sent me a picture. This gun had gold on it. I'm like, what the hell you doing, man? Well, how many shots I got? Got 8 shots in it. I'm like, dude, first off, that is just dumb. You know what I mean? And I wear gold all day, man. You know, I wear gold all day. I'm not gonna spend that much money on the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, dude, I processed it. I talked to him about it. I told him, man, you really want some help on how to protect you and your family? Call me. Gave me an estimate what he would what I'd like to pay.
Mm-hmm.
I sent him a thing. We've been working. 2 days later, after we did our first consulting job, I'm talking to him and helping him out to repurchase and to do things the different way that I told him. 3 officers were shot during a domestic violence in Cedar Park, Texas,
Okay.
just miles away where he was from.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Okay, and he felt safe at home by what I was able to give him and sell him. And that's another thing we have to remember: when you whatever you're gonna sell, the people that buy it are not just people; they're
Okay.
customers, and you have to be able to say, "My people." Those people are customers, but they have to be reliable. I mean, they have to be able to feel like you did a great job for them.
Oh, definitely.
And he called me and said, "Hey, man, we during the whole situation, I felt safe. My kids felt safe. Thank you." And
And
I've
that's
just been,
and,
it
and
was,
that's
it was
and
my
that's what
first
you
shit
do
I
it for.
did.
And that's what
It
you
was my
do it for,
first.
right?
I was like, damn. So that's what made me feel good. I'm like, damn, I just did this one time,
To
helped him
get those
out, I charged
to
him,
get those type of results.
and I got a type of result. Now he felt safe. Not saying that the shit happened in front of his house,
Yeah.
but that's what I'm selling. I'm selling safety nets. You know what I'm saying? If you feel safe and you feel confident, and I'm able to help you out, and I'm able to train you to really go into a dogfight, whatever I gotta do for you, I'm willing to do that.
Most definitely.
And people don't
So
really.
where can people find you if they're trying to acquire
Um.
if you get a consultation on a home
So so
protection, or,
so what I'm doing, man, I'm doing consulting jobs, man. You can find me in the streets. Now I'm joking. I'm joking. No, 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 no. I'll be
I,
in the dark alley right in the back. No, on the street, man. You can find me on Facebook.
IG or whatever.
You can find me on Facebook. It's Fernando Hernandez the second. Or you can find me on Instagram, which you already see right now, which is watching. But you can also get a hold of me. It's going to be 210-350-1444. I can't say too many fours because that's a whole different, that's a whole different person. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're good, bro.
But
No,
what
but yeah,
I'm doing is, and I
y'all
don't
need
care about
some.
anybody's income though. If you're broke, bro, I mean, if you're broke and you got some situations in your family and you're worried about, and you only got $10 to your fucking name, call me. I'm gonna tell you what you really need to do, man. I tell you how to really protect your house and put you in a situation to be better off because we don't have that from nobody else right now.
Yeah.
Our police department is going through some shit because our police department has been trashed when they decided to not be for the public.
Okay.
See, there's an old slogan the police departments they had was protect and serve. They don't have that no more because they got this false brotherhood of themselves. They protect themselves, bro, and that's not the truth. I lived it. I know what it is,
No, for
and
real. I know.
it's part of them protecting themselves. There's some good cops out there. They are, and there's
Yep.
some bad cops out there, and
No,
those are
but
the ones we're seeing.
it's like anything else, but that's the shit that's going on right now. That's what people are protesting and fighting for. You know,
Of course,
hell yeah, bro. Shit. Well, y'all
I'm,
need to
I'm in Oklahoma drinking the Texas beer. I don't give a shit.
Hey, the Lone Star. So y'all need some consultation on how to protect your home. That's you already know. You already got to get your.
And I'm telling you, I'm not gonna charge. I'm not trying to tell you, oh, you gotta go buy this and buy that high price shit.
Yeah,
There's some stuff you can do for yourself that just makes it easier.
yeah, of
You know what I'm
course.
saying? A lot of people don't want to do this, and I'll tell you this: any bank statements you get, anything you get that has your information, chop it up. And that's free advice. The second advice, dude, I always say this is get an attorney. Get an
Okay.
attorney because attorney can get you legalized and a lot of stuff. Attorney is always good to have. Okay, something happens, you want to have an attorney involved in your case and all that, and that's just the honesty about it. I think we're getting kicked out from my spot. Hold on. Oh, my girl's coming in the car. Where you going? Okay, be safe, bro. See, that's called respect. You know what I'm saying? She's telling where her pimp she going. I bet. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right.
No, yeah, man. That's the
Fat Hog just gave you some free game. You know what I mean?
no,
All
no.
right. So
I am, man. I am. I'm
So
giving you a free game, but the thing though is free. You know, it's free game for right now. It's free game to what you're reading though.
it's a
I
sample
don't
test.
want. I don't want nobody. I don't want nobody to lose somebody, man.
Yeah, exactly.
It makes sense. I mean, why lose a child? Why lose a parent? Why lose a family member to something that could be prevented? You know what I'm saying? Um, kids are getting abducted. Kids are getting. You know what I'm saying? The simple things we can do. Yeah, it's funny because you're willing to buy your kid a phone at the age of something, but you don't want to put the information in your kid's head. What's the address to your house?
Yeah, how to protect themselves.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, a kid knowing their address where they live can help them out so much. But they're like, well, I live in the green. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you're willing to give them the iPad and the fucking the tablet so they can shut up but you don't want to talk to them. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
especially with all this human trafficking
Yeah,
and kids, like you said, getting abducted. I mean, it's a multi-billion-dollar business right now, and that's the fucked up part of it. Yeah, that shit's real, especially here in San Antonio. All that shit's happening, and
dude.
that's shit that people are not bringing awareness to and not being vocal about because I mean, one, it's a delicate situation when it comes to rape and kidnapping and all that shit, but the that had gone up. Domestic violence, child abuse, all that. The focus to the court to everybody stuff like that.
So one thing I say, man, if somebody's going into your vehicle, into your house, whatever, and trying to take something from you, they don't give a shit about you. They don't give a shit about you. They don't give a shit about your kids. Don't give a shit about nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
They don't have any mercy for you. So the best thing to do is talk about this world. Even in business, you can go business with somebody. You don't know their actual outcome of what they want to do business with you or not.
Mm-hmm.
A customer comes in your store, you don't know what their actual outcome is. The best thing to ever do is to smile, give them the best service you can give them, do what you have to do, and this is all in life. Do what you have to do to make them comfortable, but make yourself more comfortable by knowing that I'm able to at least defend myself, protect myself, and be there for my family. Because if you don't know what's going to happen next, you're in a position where you can't protect your family for what it really is. A man can go kill another man protecting his family, but if he did it the wrong way, he's going to prison for life.
Yeah.
So are you there to protect in the future? No, you're gone. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times we don't realize that, man. And there's some and a lot of people have that pride issue, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that pride issue hits a lot of people, and it makes you think in the wrong way, and then you snap and you do something, and there you are with your life and regret it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to help people is why put yourself in a situation where you regret and you don't want to do it when you're able to at least feel you're protected. And if I teach you the right tools and you're doing the right way, you're able to actually succeed. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, right?
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of people were hustling and doing their dreams. If it didn't work out, it didn't work out. What can you do to do better? You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
Yes, sir.
You got to be better, man. You got to be better today, man, than when you were yesterday. You know what I mean? You got to, because if you don't, then you're not right, man.
And I think that's a great way to end our conversation, bro. I appreciate your time. You already know you know I
Yeah.
love you, bro. Much love.
Oh yeah.
And
Well, I got one thing.
yeah,
I got one thing to say, man.
yeah, go ahead.
And it's not only about being better, man. This is what an OG told me, man. An OG told me this, man. Yeah, I'm gonna add another one. The OG told me this, man. He said, if you don't learn something every day of your life, you don't learn something. you're wasting your fucking life.
Okay.
You need to learn one thing new every day of your life.
Every day. Yep.
Every day of your life. Another thing, you never put a gun on the ground until you're on the ground.
Oh shit.
I'm just saying, man. I'm saying so obviously I know you don't put a gun. So that being said, man, it's just honesty, man. I'm being honest. I don't want nobody to fail in life. I want y'all to look for opportunities. Opportunities are there, man. If you're in Houston, man, they got a book on it called Big Blue Book. If you're in San Antonio, man, they got opportunities. If you just come out of prison and you're like back in what the hell's going on with this COVID shit, there's
Yep.
opportunities. If you don't know where they're at, give me a call. I'm consulting people in all directions, man. I'm talking about out of prison, out of a bad relationship,
Yep.
whatever it is. You don't know what's going on, man. Give me a call. It's 210-350-1444. And I'm being honest,
Yeah.
man.
Okay. So that one more time for the people be here.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to help you out. If you can't pay me nothing, you can't pay me. Let's talk about it, man. Maybe you can buy me a sandwich one day in the future. I'm not worried, man. I work for food, baby. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You know what
Yeah.
I'm doing this for, man.
That's fucking dope, bro. We got to do a part two most definitely. And again, bro, I
Yeah.
appreciate the time, bro. Much love.
Oh,
And
yeah.
we'll definitely do this again. All right.
Definitely, man. Hey, man. These boys don't understand, man. My grilling game killed him in Tulsa, man. Shout out to everybody, man. I love y'all, man. Stay positive, man.
Love you, man. You have a good night. All right.
You too, brother.
I you
Later.
too, bro. All right. Peace.
All right, man.